back with more Barnstable This Morning. I'm Sarah Colvin here with Brittany Pickle and Shannon Leggett from the MSPCA. Of course, it is Adoptable Pet Friday, and we have the most handsome kitty here. His name's Raphael. Tell me a little bit about Raphael.
Raphael was brought to us as a stray. He'd been wandering around the neighborhoods of just a good citizen who decided that it was not nice to leave him outside, brought him into us, and he's just fantastic. So we named him Raphael. He's estimated to be about 3 years old, and he's handsome and very laid back, easygoing. We don't know anything about his past, but based on what we've seen, I'd say that he would do good in probably any kind of home.
Absolutely. How long have you had him? He's got huge paws.
Big feet. We've only had him a couple days, and we did all of his medical care. He has a few mats and tufts from being outside, obviously, with that fluffy fur. So he'll need someone that's good with brushing and okay with having to groom their cat.
Absolutely. But he really, he's been so well behaved, and he's got these beautiful whiskers. I don't know if our viewers can see, but he just has these long, white, absolutely wonderful whiskers, and he really is very curious, looking around, big green eyes. So if folks want to come and meet Raphael and possibly take him home, what do they need to do?
They can come in. We're open from 1 to 4 every day. We're only closed on Mondays. Bring in a photo ID, and the big requirements are proving that you either own your home or that your landlord allows pets, so that we know you're not trying to sneak somebody in and going to get kicked out for it. And that if you have pets currently, that they're up to date with their rabies vaccine.
Absolutely. And of course, always advise to keep your cats inside.
Yes, even though he was found outside, we definitely advise him to be an indoor cat. With that fur, it's not healthy for him to be outdoors with all that.
Absolutely. Well, he is so handsome, and I think my mom needs to check him out. So, Mom, go down and take a look at Raphael.
Raphael.
He's awesome. He reminds me of a cat that I used to have. He's very sweet. So we have other guests for us today. I'm so excited. We have a repeat guest today.
This is Bella, who was here a couple weeks ago and unfortunately still has not been adopted. You were not even able to meet her. So.
I know. So I'm so excited that I get to meet her, and she is so cute. A tiny little chihuahua. Is she a teacup chihuahua?
She's a teacup chihuahua. She's about 5 pounds, a little under 5 pounds. She was just spayed, and she's up to date with all of her medical. We're just asking that she go with no other pets since she was brought in. She was actually returned to us because she was having disagreements with the other chihuahua in the house. She's tough, so she'll act like a big bad guy when she's only little teeny tiny because she's jealous. She wants all the attention.
I have 2 chihuahuas at home, and they're both like that, constantly fighting for attention.
It's the breed, I think.
Yeah, my Tootsie, who's kind of a mix, she is the bully. She's definitely like the bully of the family. But they're just the best. Like, they're so sweet, and they're so kind and cuddly. But they definitely do have that tough streak, which I like Napoleon. Like that.
It's like a Napoleon complex. But she'll bond easily with anyone. She just, she's got that jealousy factor, so we'd like her to go with no other pets, probably no small kids, because she is kind of fragile. She had already had a broken leg last summer from a door, so we know that she's kind of gets underfoot, and we'd rather be around adults that can watch out for her and know what to look for.
So how old is she?
She's 10 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
My goodness, I thought she was just a baby.
Yeah, no, she's a senior dog, but the smaller the dog, the longer they live, so she has lots of good years ahead of her. Exactly,
and she has lots of energy, and she's so sweet. So again, just make sure that she's definitely a single pet household. Yeah. No real small children, probably. But she's
look at this baby girl.
She's so sweet.
She's so cute.
So Bella, again, and if folks want to see her, she's there at the MSPCA in Centerville. She's so great, and we have a couple of guinea pigs too for today.
So we got some new guinea pigs. We keep getting lots of guinea pigs brought in. We have Cookie and Cream. They're 3-year-old females. They're bonded. This is Cookie. This is Cream. They're really interesting colors because if you turn them around, they actually look like a completely different pig than they did on the other side.
Black and white and brown. Oh, that really is interesting.
They're tri-colored. And they're on the older end of a guinea pig. They can live to be like 4. So they are considered seniors, so they really need to find their forever home as soon as possible. They're very tolerant of handling, which is probably because they're older, so they've been around and been socialized more. People always want like the young, I want to baby this, but the older they are, the more acclimated they are to touch.
Great.
So it's probably better to be with kids when they're older.
Absolutely. And so, recommendations, what kind of care do you need for a guinea pig? What do they require?
They do require a lot of cleaning. They require a lot of time out of the cage. And even though they have each other, that doesn't mean that they can just take care of each other and they don't need socializing. They definitely want interaction and to be able to come out and wander. They're very curious, as you can tell.
Absolutely.
She's squeaking.
I like the little noise that they make. She's like, give me the microphone. I have something to say.
She's asking for vegetables. That's usually what they do when they're squeaking because they want
I wish I had some vegetables to give to you.
Sorry, guys. We'll get those later.
So are you're expecting that they would be adopted together?
They have to go together.
They have to.
Yeah, I mean, they're litter mates. You can tell they've been together for their entire 3 years, and we haven't seen them fight or get in any disagreements in their cage, so we definitely want them to go home together.
Are they both girls, a male and a female?
Oh, but definitely both females. We would not want to put a male and a female together. It's not a lot of people will spay and neuter guinea pigs because it's the high risk under anesthesia, so we never want to put them together if they're not the same gender.
Absolutely. That's good to know.
Too many guinea pigs out there.
Exactly. You don't want to have too many guinea pigs. So these two, again, up for adoption. And, any special requirements for the people who might want to take them home?
Not for these two. We have several guinea pigs, so if anyone's interested, please come to the shelter. We have another pair of males that we probably are a little more skittish. Bugsy, who was here last week, who's very outgoing, he still needs to be adopted. So, no, those ones can probably go to any home.
Absolutely. But we did have good news. I know that the St. Bernard that was here a few weeks ago did get to go home, adopted right away, which is really fantastic.
And it was by someone that we love. She has a Bernese Mountain Dog, so he has a big girlfriend, and they're just adorable together.
Awesome. Anything else exciting going on at the shelter? I know you guys are very busy. I've seen, press all over the place about what's going on, which is really good.
The Wags for Tags event was incredible. We got a lot of press for that. We had a lot of people, families, veterans with their children, so that was awesome. We don't know when the next one is, but give us a call. I'm sure we'll figure that out soon. And the Furry Affair is our big fundraiser that's at Willow Bend, June 17th, that we're really excited for. We're ramping up for that.
Excellent. Tickets still available to go to that?
They are still available. You can come down to the shelter and we can
Fantastic.
Get you together.
Awesome. Well, Shannon and Brittany, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for bringing these adorable animals, and we will see you next Friday on Adoptable Pet Friday. Have a great Memorial Day weekend.
You too.
We'll be back in just a moment with more Barnstable This Morning.